The Crepes of Wrath. Simpsons goes international. Bonjour, Springfield. Okay, so you thought The Simpsons was just about Springfield, right? Wrong. This episode goes global. And by global, I mean Bart gets deported to France and ends up scrubbing the wine barrels for a couple of shady vineyard villains, while an Albanian exchange student infiltrates the Simpsons household like a Cold War spy. Welcome to the Crepes of Wrath, a title so punny it hurts. This one is an early classic. It's got satire, international flair, government secrets, and a weird amount of grapes. Like, a lot of grapes. Let's dive into what makes this episode such a low-key banger. Bart goes bye-bye. So we open on Bart being, well, Bart. He's skateboarding through the house, knocks over Homer, and ends up launching a cherry bomb down the school toilet. This, of course, triggers a bathroom apocalypse that hits Principal Skinner's mother like a geyser of poorly maintained plumbing. Classic Bart. But instead of the usual detention or angry lecture, Skinner has a genius idea. Send Bart overseas in a student exchange program. Homer and Marge jump at the chance to get rid of Bart for a few weeks. Great parenting. And before you know it, Bart's on a plane to France. Cue accordion music and instant regret. Meanwhile, back in Springfield. So while Bart is struggling to conjugate verbs in French, the Simpsons host an exchange student of their own, Adil Hoxha from Albania. Now, Adil is polite, respectful, and suspiciously interested in the Springfield nuclear power plant. Yeah, definitely not sketchy at all. He's basically a Cold War era spy child, snapping photos of nuclear cores and schmoozing Homer into giving him confidential plant information. And Homer, being Homer, falls for it completely. He's just thrilled that someone finally respects him. Cut back to Bart, who's now living his worst life. His French host parents are two sleazy vineyard owners who basically enslave him. He's stomping grapes, sleeping in hay, and eating moldy bread. Oh, and they're putting antifreeze in the wine. Real classy. At first, Bart doesn't even understand what's going on because he doesn't speak French. But over time, he picks up the language and realizes, wait a minute, I'm literally part of a criminal operation. So what does he do? He escapes and tells a passing police officer, in perfect French, mind you, and the wine criminals get arrested. Bart becomes a hero. And honestly, it's the most growth that we've seen from Bart so far. The man learned a language, exposed a crime ring, and survived rural France. Give him some credit. Back in the US, Adil gets busted by the FBI. Because of course he does. He gets sent back to Albania, and the FBI even thanks the Simpsons for helping uncover a spy. Homer, still clueless, is just glad he didn't get blamed for anything. Bart comes home with a beret and a slight superiority complex. Lisa's impressed, Marge is confused, and Homer just wants to know where the wine is. All in all, the episode ties everything up and a neat little bow. It sets a high bar for future Simpsons international adventures. Now let's talk about why this episode still holds up. First off, it's funny. Like, actually funny. It blends two totally different storylines: Bart's European nightmare and Adil's spy mission, without missing a beat. Second, the satire is top-notch. This was smack dab in the Cold War era, and the episode makes fun of everybody. The US, France, Albania. No one's safe. And third, the character development. Bart actually learns something, like legit personal growth. He comes back smarter, more capable, and bilingual. Also, Marge gets a little break from the chaos, so that's a win too. Fun facts you probably missed. Fun fact number 1. The Crepes of Wrath, one of the few Simpsons episodes where Bart speaks another language fluently, and Nancy Cartwright, Bart's voice actor, actually learned enough French to pull it off convincingly. Très impressive. Fun fact number 2. The title is a play on John Steinbeck's The Grapes of Wrath. Instead of American Dust Bowl misery, we get European grape stomping misery. Poetry. Fun fact number 3. Adil's character is a not so subtle jab at Cold War paranoia. The Simpsons writers were very much aware that Americans were scared of the enemy within, and they ran with it. So that was The Crepes of Wrath, a Simpsons episode that took us to France, flirted with espionage, and still managed to give us some heartfelt Bart growth. Next up, Krusty gets busted. Oh yeah, it's clown time. Subscribe, hit that bell, and maybe don't trust your kid to vineyard strangers in a foreign country. Just a thought.